So Supergirl is in theaters now, and by now you already know it was a disastrous bomb. I mean, we're talking $68 million worldwide, 38 million of that here in the United States, which is terrible. I mean, do you know how hard it is for a major superhero movie from a major studio to open to less than $100 million worldwide? It is really, really tough. I mean, the movie that Supergirl gets compared to most is The Marvels, which is Marvel's lowest grossing movie, and it opened with 46 million domestic on its way to $200 million worldwide. Supergirl is not going to make $200 million worldwide, not at this rate. The next movie it gets compared to all the time is Madam Web, which only opened to like $25 million over 6 days, on its way to only making $100 million worldwide. Now, Supergirl's gonna beat that, but not by a lot. It's projected to lose Warner Brothers something like 100 to $120 million, which is disastrous. So what went wrong? I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I know all the reasons why it went wrong. You got like a million think pieces out there right now, from people who think they know all the reasons why it went wrong. I mean, nobody really does. It's a combination of factors. It's all just always the case, but there are a few things, right? There are a few things that I'm going to point out. Now, of course, a certain amount of misogyny and sexism factors in. It's tougher sledding for female-led superhero movies. It just is. Um, there's no denying that. And based on some of the critic reviews I've seen out there, people were definitely waiting to stab this movie over and over and over again and kill it. It's just one of those things, man. You know, it sucks, but it is the male dominates field, and that's the way it goes. And you got a lot of sexist idiots who just don't want to support a female movie. They just don't. It sucks. But at the same time, that's not the thing that usually will destroy your movie. Not really, not normally. It contributes. But the fact remains, Supergirl was getting middling reviews across the board anyway. And that's the thing that hurts. That's the thing that hurts the most. It just wasn't getting great reviews. Even me, who liked it, I only gave it a 3 out of 5 on punchdrunkcritics.com. Thank you to those of you who both read the review on the site and watched my video review, which is done very well. I greatly appreciate all of you who took the time to do that. But even I didn't give the movie glowing reviews. I really like Millie Alcock as Kara Zor-El. I think she's fantastic as Supergirl. I want to see more of her. You got a lot of people out there who spent their time, rather than criticizing the movie, they spent their time creating really ugly memes about Millie Alcock's appearance, which is just sad. Um, but you look at some other female-led movies that did succeed, like Wonder Woman, which made $800 million, or Captain Marvel, which made over $1 billion. What's the difference? Those movies had great reviews, glowing reviews, and Supergirl just didn't have that. And that's the thing that hurts your movie more than anything else, especially at a time when superhero movies are trending downward already. And it's harder for female-led movies, as I said before. Reviews like that, just people aren't going to show up for them, especially when they know they're good. They can watch it at home on HBO Max, probably in just a few weeks. So that's the problem. But the biggest problem, I think, isn't Supergirl's fault. It's the fault of the folks at DC Studios, and that includes James Gunn. It's timing. It's scheduling. Superman came out almost exactly a year ago, made a little over $600 million, which is solid. It's okay. It's not amazing, but it's great. It's good. Um, that's where you're starting off the DCU. That's where DC Studios is kicking off with that. They really should have taken more time to establish the DCU before attempting a gamble like Supergirl. You look at what Marvel did when building the MCU. They didn't take their really big risk, their first really big risk, until Guardians of the Galaxy, which is a C-list, even a D-list team of superheroes in the comics. And that didn't come out until after they had already long established the MCU and realized what people like, what's working, They had the support of the audience who was willing to go and just see anything that was connected to the MCU. And they chose the right moment to do it. James Gunn was like, okay, we got Superman. Let's go and try Supergirl right now. It's like, what? No, that's the wrong way to do it. He should have saved Supergirl until after, maybe after Superman, Man of Tomorrow, which comes out next year. It's the sequel to Superman. And if fans are supporting that, then maybe you try something like Supergirl, as long as you keep it somewhat connected. Keep it somewhat connected to the DCU. People realize that this is an integral story in the DCU. That's what you do. I don't understand why he felt like he needed to rush this movie out now. And he's got Clayface coming out in October. That one, which features a Batman villain a lot of people probably have never heard of, that one has the potential to succeed on its own because it's a body horror, and horror movies are hot right now. So it might succeed because people who don't know anything about Clayface might see it just based on the horror aspect. Supergirl doesn't have that luxury. So I just think like I don't know why James Gunn and DC Studios felt like they need to put this movie out right now. And it's a goddamn 1 week after Toy Story 5, which they knew was going to be a juggernaut and do very well in its second weekend. Probably ate a lot of Supergirl's potential audience. I just don't understand it. Is a mistake, a huge mistake, and it could be something that hurts the DCU for the long haul. Because I know that Peter Safran came out quickly and showed they still had confidence, so they still had confidence in the DCU going forward. But the fact that he came out so quickly, like literally the same night as the box office receipts came out, uh, that shows you that there's some awareness and some panic behind the scenes. There just has to be. I hope this isn't the end of Supergirl. I want to see more of Millie Alcock in this role. I want to see more of Jason Momoa's Lobo. Uh, I want to see a lot of this stuff that was in this movie. I want to see more of it. But this was not the time. This was not the way to go, and that's sad. Thanks for checking out the show. If you like what we're laying down, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell to receive notifications for all of our latest stuff.